Good morning. I'm Terry Wurzbacher, and I wanted to go over another of my favorite little stories by Emmet Fox. It's called The Can't Be Dones. Here's a wonderful saying he enjoyed. He didn't know that it couldn't be done, so he did it. How often do you see this applied to children and people that maybe don't have all the intelligence that you and I have? They go out and they try to do something because they don't know it can't be done. Meditate on this and you'll find it very inspiring. It's amazing to think how many interesting and worthwhile things most of us could do if we'd not put on the mental handcuffs on ourselves. I know I've put on the mental handcuffs many times in my life. Fortunately, there are a lot of times I've taken them off, but unfortunately, there are times I haven't. What happens to many people is this. When they're young, they're full of ambition and confidence, and they attempt to do a number of interesting things. But being young, they lack experience or the necessary means to accomplish their desires. As a result, after a number of failures, they become permanently discouraged instead of continuing on. They decide that after all, they cannot do anything worthwhile, and they give up. They also unwisely discuss their plans with other people who thoughtlessly discourage or even snub them. Anne talks about this all the time. Don't discuss your problems, your desires, your goals with other people. For whatever reason, they will diffuse the energy. They may be trying to do the best by you and not get your feelings hurt, or they may be trying to say, don't bother with that, you can't do that. We don't need the can't be dones from other people. You've got enough can't be dones inside you to overcome. The lives of most grown-up people are full of can't be dones, and I know I experienced that too. People say, I can't do this, I can't do that, I'm never able to do this, of course something else is impossible for me. How many times a day do you hear that, whether it's on TV or in your normal interactions? Often people have a reason. Well, it's my health, it's my constitution. Remember, Emmet Fox was many years ago, or my early training or lack of it. In our metaphysical world, that means people talk about their belief system. Well, instead of trying to do something about their belief system and clear it with denials and affirmations, they just use it as the reason they can't succeed. This is a fun one for me because people use my age. And he wrote that it's a favorite excuse for laziness. And I don't know that it's laziness, but I hear that all the time. In fact, I sometimes use it too. I'm too old for this. I'm too old for that. Or if I were younger. So you want to pay attention to the words that are coming out of your mouth. My family is a pretty good excuse too. And of course, especially nowadays, there are always the climate. We work on that one. The unfavorable locality, like this city is poor or the economy is bad, and as you see here, I've got the economy as the last one. So you can make any excuse you want. A great industrialist had a rule that when his research department failed to solve a problem, no records of those experiments were kept. He said that those failures would be accepted as final and would prevent new people from ultimately solving those problems. What a great idea. You think, oh, I have to keep a record of everything. Well, you don't. You throw it out and you start over. There is no can't be done. He was right in eliminating those reminders of the can't be dones. If people came in, sure, they might repeat the same experiment, but they might not. If they look at this and go, oh, this didn't work, and I'm not going to do it, they'll throw that idea out, and maybe it's just a little tweaking of that idea that will take them right to success. Take your own mental stock. Ruthlessly throw out all the can't be dones you find in yourself. It's important for you to look at yourself, journal it, write down and say, what is it that I'm saying I can't do? What is it that I would like to do that I can't do? Break those handcuffs with the power of truth. You can do some wonderful things for yourself with just what you have inside you today. You don't need to go get a PhD. You can do these things with those you love if you'll get rid of the can't be dones. I hope you enjoyed this little story. I enjoyed doing these videos for you, and especially of Emmet Fox. But check out GettingUnstuckLLC.com and especially EverydayNewThought.com, where you can have access to all of our teleseminars and audios and over 100 hours worth of audio from Ann and myself. Take care. Have a great day.